Okay. So one of the main problems, especially in the Cederberg, well, it was, now it's not so much a problem because of the work of the Cape Leopard Trust and specifically Quinton Martins and his research, is between the livestock farmers and the predators. So sometimes leopards, especially if they're younger, they might attack more than one leopard at a time, even though they don't eat up all those leopards, all those sheep. So they will attack the whole lot, and then it's such a waste. So obviously it's understandable that the farmers are going to retaliate, but sometimes in very horrible ways, like the gin trap, and that's not a nice way to kill the leopard and predators, and it actually catches anything that walks through it. So it's a general trap, and it will catch anything. And then obviously the animal dies slowly and painfully. And there, sorry to show you the gory pictures, but it's what happens. There's another snare, mainly actually for bushmeat, and sometimes leopards and other predators will get caught in it. So,
is this allowed?
No, it's not allowed. Well, farmers could apply for a permit for the gin trap, and they would shoot leopards. Shooting them is not allowed. But that guy over there, that's Quinton Martins. He started the Cape Leopard Trust and did his research, and went to the farmers in the Cederberg and said, look, there are other solutions you can use. Things like your Anatolian sheepdog, which is the dog that that guy's holding. And that dog grows really big. And what you do is you put that dog with a herd of sheep when it's a puppy, and then it grows up with that herd, and it'll look after it. It'll keep all predators away, because it's really big. It's much bigger than the Cape Leopard. And the predators are scared of it. So that's one way. And one dog can look after about 200 sheep at a time. So in the Cederberg now, mostly all the farmers have the Anatolian Shepherd dog. And the Cederberg is a very good example of an area where there is farming and there's also predators, and you can live together. Okay, then you can also use alpacas. You put that with a herd of sheep, and they are very, they have attitude and they spit, and the predators don't like this, and they're actually scared of them. Also, just herders, eco-herders. And then that's just to show how big the dog can grow.
So, and Catherine, are those the same shepherd dogs that protect the cheetah?
Yes.
So they've got their
In
in
where?
Somerset West.
Yes, it'll be the same one.
So it's the same.
Yeah, it's actually from Turkey, so they... and there's a breeding project for this dog, especially for farmers. Yes, very big. So this is just some pictures of the research that was done. So they would capture the leopards in cages and then dark them and then put a collar on, and then you can track it. Also they would take hair samples, blood samples and everything just to look at the health of the populations and the leopards. There they're taking samples. And some more. That's one of the Bulland researchers on the right. And then so the collar gives off points, and you can then see where the leopard is walking. So this is in the Cederberg, it's from one leopard. And you can see it's come down to the road, crossed the road many times, and even gone to the farm areas over there. But generally they like the higher rocky areas up top. And then the Cederberg, if you think about it, it's Fynbos area, and then it's Karoo. So then this is a leopard that is mainly in the Karoo, and then you can see the difference in how this one uses the landscape to the previous slide. This one likes to go through the watercourses because the Karoo landscape isn't as rocky. So it's just interesting to see the difference of how they use the landscape. And that's Ari, that was his name. That's a telemetry tracking device which you can use, and then if the leopard is close by, it'll make that sound and you can know to be careful. So they're collecting scat, and that's how we know what they eat, because they take the scat to a lab, analyze it, and then see what they're eating. Because you can identify from the scat and look under the microscope. And then this is just to show why are we actually conserving the leopard? Why are we keeping predators here? Why don't we just let them disappear? Okay, apart from them being extremely beautiful, they are necessary to keep ecosystems in balance. So if we take the leopard away, firstly, what does it eat? Okay, that's just an example. Dassies, cliff springers, or your walkies and that sort of thing. They eat grass. Then we take the leopard away. What's going to happen? Okay, then they're going to eat away the grass. So a very simple example just to emphasize they're important. We need them to keep the ecosystem in balance. So we can't just get rid of them. The thing with the leopard, even if one is a problem on your farm, if you shoot that one, another one is going to come and take that one's place. So basically you're just going to keep shooting them and then the population is going to disappear. So it doesn't solve the problem, and that was the whole point of conflict solutions and getting other ways, basically to take sheep off the diet of the leopards. Okay, then the education project, which is what I'm part of, started 5 years ago by Quentin's wife, Elizabeth. And we basically, our aim is just to get children, many children, into the wild and get them to appreciate the wilderness and then obviously learn to love it and conserve it and protect it. So we run the camps in the Cedarburg and we do day trips, presentations, outings, etc. So basically create that impression on them so it can have a lifelong effect. And then I'm just going to quickly tell you about the other projects. So it's not only leopards. There was a Black Eagle project done in the Cedarburg, also the Bullland project, which is currently ongoing, and then the Urban Caracal project, which is on Table Mountain. That's just some info about the Black Eagles. How much time do I have, Garth?
2 hours. Another 10 minutes?
Okay. There's a 10-day-old Black Eagle chick. These are also pictures from the Cedarburg. And basically looking at the population of the black eagles and how they are surviving and all sorts of things like that. The CLT Bullland project, yes, that is in the Bullland, looks like Switzerland. So basically looking at the same things as Quentin did in the Cedarburg and basically talking to farmers and spreading the word about the leopards. And these you might, I don't know if you've seen them, but they've just put up all these boards around the Bullland, so just to create awareness about it. And then what they found is people have been putting snares out for bushmeat, and it's a big problem actually in the Bullland specifically. And there, I'm just going to show you these glory pictures quickly. This leopard actually did survive, so they got caught in the snare, and then that's what happened. But the vet got it in time. It survived. Then the Urban Caracal project, currently ongoing on Table Mountain. She has caught 7 caracals so far and collared them. So she's looking at the distribution and the population and also taking samples because the problem is it's isolated, Table Mountain's isolated, and the caracals sometimes eat poisons, especially because houses are really close by. And so they might be sick, the population might be sick, so she's looking at all those factors.
Sorry, I heard that some of the camps by domestic cats were visited and they found that the caracal was eating them. Is that correct?
Is eating them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't eat up the animal, but it will attack it because they're territorial, so they kill other smaller cats. Yeah, cats in general are like that. But yeah, very beautiful animals. And here is just some of her research. So this is Table Mountain, and from the collar, it sends off GPS markers every 20 minutes, and then you can see actually where it's going. So that's Rhodes Memorial, quite clustered there, and then all the way down to Orange Cliff, and then actually crossed the road here at Cliff Street, went to Lion's Head, Signal Hill, and then came back again. Like crossed the road a few times in one day. Wow. And that's amazing. That's amazing. We don't. Well, I haven't seen it. I've seen one on Table Mountain at Takai actually.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
I just saw on the Urban Caracal site on Facebook that 2 caracals were killed by cars on Campspace Drive in the last couple of days.
Yes, that is correct. That's one of the problems, obviously, living on Terre Mountain, where all around you is just roads and houses. So what she does is she'll use those caracals for the rest of her research, also to look at the health of the population. So if you do hear of something, then just you can go onto the Facebook page and let us know.
Apparently when I did that, crossing the road 4 or 5 times, that was during the day.
It was during the day, yes.
Yes.
Yes, actually early in the morning,
Yeah.
around 9 a.m. That's peak traffic time. Fascinating. Okay, so I'm nearly finished, and how can you help? So you're all tour guides, so keep telling your guests, I know you do, and we all love to talk as tour guides. So talk all about the Cape Leopards. You can follow us on our Facebook page, and follow all our projects, and also visit our website. You can make donations. We are a non-profit organization, so we thrive purely on donations and sponsorships. And we also sell these buffs that I'm wearing, and this lovely t-shirt. And yeah, just keep supporting us and keep loving the leopards. And this is what I tell all the groups: when we go into the wild, we leave only our footprint, take everything back with us. Thank you for listening.